cross-cut road, but the warmth in my chest keeps rising. Cold in the block, but the glow in my stride stays shining. Pressure in the steel, but the beat in my bones keeps throbbing. Night on my back, but the fire in my breath keeps climbing. Shadow in the gate, but the heat in my voice keeps grinding. Cold tries calling, but the warmth in my core keeps binding. Frost in the path, but the glow in my name keeps finding. One pulse through the frost that cold, glow in my chest when the shadows load. Heat in my breath when the cold corrodes. Rise in my tone when the steel explodes. Warm light spark when the night foregoes. Glow in my bones when the dark unloads. Heat in my voice when the frost erodes. Cold in the gate, but the warmth in my stand stays steady. Night in the air, but the glow in my mind stays ready. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my tone feels heavy. Frost in the path, but the heat in my chest feels steady. Shadow in the rail, but the glow in my breath feels heavy. Cold tries freezing, but the warmth in my bones says steady. Night tries closing, but the rise in my soul says ready. While one pulse through the frost cut road, glow in my chest when the shadows load. Heat in my breath when the cold corrodes. Rise in my tone when the steel explodes. Warm light spark when the night foregoes. Glow in my bones when the dark unloads. Heat in my voice when the frost erodes. Cold tries creeping, but the warmth in my stride keeps bending. Night tries pulling, but the glow in my eyes keeps sending. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my will keeps treading. Frost in the gate, but the heat in my core keeps blending. Shadow in the rail, but the warmth in my breath keeps blending. Cold in the air, but the glow in my chest keeps mending. Night in the path, but the rise in my soul keeps ascending. I want pulse through the frost cut road, glow in my chest when the shadows load. Heat in my breath when the cold corrodes. Rise in my tone when the steel explodes. Warm light spark when the night foregoes. Glow in my bones when the dark unloads. Heat in my voice when the frost erodes. Cold in the block, but the warmth in my breath keeps climbing. Night in the gate, but the glow in my chest keeps timing. Pressure in the steel, but the rise in my tone keeps grinding. Frost in the air, but the heat in my bones keeps shining. Shadow in the breath, but the warmth in my voice keeps binding. Cold tries freezing, but the glow in my soul keeps finding. Night tries closing, but the rise in my core keeps grinding. Oh, one pulse through the frost cut road, glow in my chest when the shadows load. Heat in my breath when the cold corrodes. Rise in my tone when the steel explodes. Warm light spark when the night foregoes. Glow in my bones when the dark unloads. Heat in my voice when the frost erodes. Cold tries creeping, but the warmth in my stride keeps bending. Night tries freezing, but the glow in my eyes keeps sending. Pressure in the block, but the rise in my will keeps trending. Frost in the gate, but the heat in my core keeps blending. Shadow in the rail, but the warmth in my breath keeps lending. Cold in the air, but the glow in my chest keeps mending. Night in the path, but the pulse in my soul keeps running days. So one pulse to the frost cut road, glow in my chest when the shadows load. Heat in my breath when the cold corrodes. Rise in my tone when the steel explodes. Warm light spark when the night foregoes. Glow in my bones when the dark unloads. Heat in my voice when the frost erodes. but the warmth in my breath keeps breaking pace. Cold in the gate, but the glow in my chest keeps shifting space. Pressure in the steel, but the rise in my tone keeps changing face. Shadow in the block, but the spark in my bones keeps holding flame. Tight in the air, but the heat in my voice keeps filling place. Frost on the wall, but the fire in my core keeps leaving trace. Dark in the path, but the pulse in my soul keeps running.